Okay, so we learned a lot today. It's a good idea that as we move through figuring out this design challenge, we try to kind of keep track of some of the things that we've learned. So what we got now is we have this little sheet called a model tracker. A model is kind of your understanding in your head of how things work. So I'm going to help you fill this out the first time, and then we'll do this actually after every kind of investigation that we do so that we can see how much we've learned and kind of keep track of all the things that are going on in our head. So the first question in there is, what was the problem or the question that we're trying to solve today? So today's question was really revolved around how do you make the light bulb light? And what do you need to know and do in order to make a light bulb light up? So that's kind of the big question, and that's what you would put in that first column of your model tracker. The second column in the model tracker says, what did we do in order to do this? Well, this is to help us remember the investigation that we did. And really what we did is we played around with batteries and bulbs and wires. That's really all you have to put there. We played around with batteries and bulbs and wires. The next column talks about what did we figure out. Now we figured out a lot of stuff today. We figured out that we need to have a complete circuit in order for the light bulb to light. We also figured out that electricity, electrical energy, has to do with these electrons, these pieces of the atom that go flying through this wire. So electrical energy goes from one side of the battery to the other side of the battery, and we need a complete circuit to do that. The last thing we figured out is we actually also figured out about conductors and insulators and what makes a good conductor that allows electricity to move through and what makes a good insulator. So these are the things that you would put in that column. The last part of this worksheet has you just kind of draw a picture of kind of what you're thinking. You might want to draw a picture of your circuit with a light bulb and a battery and maybe show how those electrons, those little tiny dots, little tiny things, parts of an atom, go flying through there. You also might want to put in there something about conductors or something about insulators, but just a picture with some drawings and maybe some labels. This will help you solidify your thinking and make sure that we kind of understand what's going to happen as we move forward. I had a great time today starting to look at these things. Tomorrow we're going to look at even more equipment in here, maybe figure out how is it that we can light more than one light bulb. And what about that fan? There's lots of stuff that we can do for our study area at home. I'll see you next time.